Hi guys, Misty here with Queen Bee's Vintage. Welcome to or welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm super excited to share with you a Pottery Barn inspired cloche that is filled with foil wrapped Easter eggs. So last week I was online looking for some outdoor living space decor, and I visited Pottery Barn's website, and while I was there, I went over and checked out their Easter decor. I don't need any more Easter decor, but I just couldn't resist. So while I was looking, I came across this really great cloche that was filled with what they're calling mercury glass Easter egg vase filler. It was $29.95 for the filler, and I thought to myself, I could use the foil wrapped Easter eggs that I made last year and fill my own cloche and kind of recreate this look but put my own spin on it. So in today's video, I am going to be using a small hearth and hand cloche that Mom and I hauled in a video about a month ago, and my foil wrapped Easter eggs that I created last year. So in this DIY, I am going to show you how to create some foil wrapped Easter eggs of your own. And I'm also going to share with you how to create some bling wrapped Easter eggs as well. So I'll explain a little bit more about that as we move forward in the video. So I also wanted to share with you guys that have been asking and inquiring, whether here on YouTube or on our other social media sites, Facebook and Instagram, about the website. I am getting super close. I can see the home stretch. I'm in the home stretch now. So I'm hoping, today is Wednesday, and I'm hoping to have it done by Sunday night and published on Monday. So fingers crossed everything keeps going well with that, and maybe I'll even get it up sooner for you all. But what I wanted to show you guys today, I'm wearing two of our new pieces, so I thought I'd go ahead and share them with you. I'm really excited about them. So the first piece is this really cute little gold bee necklace. This has an extender on it, so it can be actually a little bit shorter than I'm wearing it now, or a little bit longer. And then I'm also wearing our long bee necklace. This has got the tortoiseshell acrylic that is encased in this, it's kind of a stamped gold, and then it's got this fun little ball chain on it. So let me move the camera down and see if I can kind of give you a view of the whole look. I also have my cute little bee top on underneath with just a black tank. But I am really loving these. This also comes in kind of a black and white marbled color, as well as a green that is beautiful. It's like an emerald green color. So I just thought I would share these with you guys really quick before we jump into the DIY. Thank you all so much for your interest. Mom and I are really excited about the site, so we're glad to hear that a lot of you are too. And let's hop into the DIY. What we are going to do is a Pottery Barn inspired Easter egg cloche. So what I'm going to use for my cloche is this hearth and hand cloche that Mom and I picked up at Target on clearance. This was on sale for $7.48, and we hauled this about a month ago. It was in one of our videos. So I'm just going to pull it out so you can see what we're working with. So we have our cloche here, and in the picture they used foil wrapped Easter eggs. So I'm going to show you how we are going to dye the foil and wrap our eggs. We're going to be using these plastic Easter eggs from the dollar store. I have these left over from a previous project I shared with you guys. You're going to need some sheets of tin foil. And you are going to need these alcohol inks. These are made by Ranger. Tim Holtz uses these a lot. So you may have seen those, him use these before. And I have a whole bunch of colors because I use these a lot when I do my paper crafting. So I've got all of the colors that we're going to be using today. I made some of these last year for another project. So I've got blue, we've got pink, and a purple, and a lighter blue color. And then in the picture there was a cloche that was behind the cloche with the foil eggs in it, and it had some kind of blingy decorative eggs in it. And I don't have a second cloche that I want to use right now in a vignette set up like that, but I did want to show you how you could create some blingy eggs of your own as well in this video. So let's jump in and start creating our foil wrapped eggs. I'm actually going to cut this piece of foil down. I'm going to, oh yeah, this will go all the way around the egg well. And okay, so I went ahead and just squirted some of the ink onto my foil. And now I'm just spreading it around with this blending tool. Don't worry about your foil getting wrinkled. We're actually going to wrinkle it even more before we apply it to our egg. We kind of want it to look like the foil on the foil wrapped chocolate Easter bunnies. So this is how it looks. I'm going to set this aside to dry. We can also hit it with our heat tool. I like to keep either baby wipes, antibacterial wipes, or Clorox wipes close by to wipe my hands off with, as well as my surface. This is an antibacterial wipe that I'm using today. So I'm going to just change my felt pad out on my blending tool. We're going to do purple next. Actually, I think this one's for the blue. It is. We're going to do blue next, and then we'll do the purple. I just think I'm going to need a few more eggs than what I have, so I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to show you guys how to do this. Sometimes the ball gets hung up and plugs the little nozzle. And some people may think that I'm using a lot of this ink, but I like a lot because I really want full coverage and it to have really vivid color. All right, I'm going to set this one aside to dry, and I'm just going to continue on with this same process, and I'll come back and then we'll wrap them and I'll show you how they look. Okay guys, so as I mentioned in the video, the alcohol inks are made by Ranger and they're produced for Tim Holtz. These inks you can purchase at Michael's, Hobby Lobby, Joann's. You can also order them online at scrapbook.com or amazon.com, I believe. So the little blending tool that I'm using, that is also a Tim Holtz item, and that can be purchased at the same stores or on the same websites that I just mentioned. The little felt applicators that Velcro onto the blending tool, those are sold separately, but they are also a Tim Holtz Ranger item, and you can get those as well at the same shops or websites. So I just wanted to share that with you. I'm sorry I didn't mention it during the filming. And I think that's it. Let's jump back into the video. Okay, so I have all my foil dyed, and now I'm going to wrap the eggs. Because these plastic eggs tend to pop open so easily, I just put a little bead of hot glue on the lip of it and then close it. That way it won't pop open. I've got my dyed foil. So what I want to do is I'm going to crinkle it. You want to be careful not to tear your foil though. So I'm just going to I don't really want to crumple it in a ball because sometimes it makes it too hard to open it back up without tearing it. But I just want it to have a nice crinkled effect. And now I'm going to take my egg and I'm kind of folding it in because I don't want any of the silver side to show on my egg as I start folding it around it. So I'm just kind of folding it over on itself like this. And then I'm going to start folding it up and the top part down. And then you just want to take, because this is foil, it's easy to conform, and you want to start pushing it in and shaping it around your egg. This is another good reason to hot glue your egg shut first, because you are going to be applying some pressure to the foil to get it nice and molded around the egg. And you'll end up with something like this. I've wrapped the green one. I'll show you one more. We'll do the blue one. We're crinkling. I'm going to glue this shut. All right, I've got my egg glued shut. This is just the way I prefer to wrap it. You guys may have your own technique that you prefer. Again, you don't have to do exactly what we do in these DIYs. We just want to show you some techniques and inspire you to create your own. And I'm just flattening all my foil down and conforming it around. And these are that easy. Okay, so for our bling eggs, I have taken my jute wrapped eggs. I did do a tutorial on this. I can put the link in the description box below. You could do these on jute wrapped eggs. You could do them on just the plastic Easter eggs. You could do them on the foil wrapped eggs we just did. Tissue wrapped eggs. So what we're gonna do is, I have this bling trim in these huge rolls. And so what I did is I cut a length of it. This is probably about 2 feet long. And then what you're going to do is just, you can see it's kind of like mesh. So I'm just going to cut down one strip. So that I have just a single row of the bling. So I have this bling in blue, purple, clear, hot pink, and then I also have this flower bling. So I was thinking it would be fun to do one with the flowers, and just the same thing. You cut it right down one of the rows. You just cut the little mesh that's tying it all together. And I have a couple of my jute wrapped eggs. So one of these might be pretty with just a band of these the flowers around it. So I'm gonna do this, and I've gone around, and this will work out perfectly for me to cut it right here. And then I am just going to hot glue it on. I'm going to choose the side of my egg that I think should be the front. And I'm going to go ahead and apply some glue to the back. So I've applied a little bit of glue behind the flower, and I'm just going to continue doing that and wrap this around. And Mr. Stubbs is coming to visit us. Hey, baby. So look how cute this looks. It's super sparkly. Okay guys, so as far as the bling mesh goes that I show in this video, those huge rolls, I actually order those through a wholesaler that I use. So you're probably not going to find those just out and about. I do know that you can buy that bling trim on a roll, kind of, it's sold on a roll kind of like ribbon is. And I want to say, don't quote me on it, but I want to say I saw it at Joann's. So if you guys are in need of some bling mesh and you can't find it in your area, please reach out and let me know. If I have enough of a response or there's enough of you that have a need for it, I will put it up on the website for sale. I will sell it by the yard, and I have multiple colors. As I said during the filming, I have a light pink, a dark pink, purple, blue, clear, a champagne color and black. And then I also have the flower bling trim as well. So I'd be happy to put those up on the site, again, if there is a need for it. So if that's something you'd be interested in, it's something I absolutely love to work with. I use it in a lot of my paper crafting projects as well as home decor projects. So just let me know and we'll get back into the video. So for these with the bling, I just glued it on top and then started to spiral and glue it periodically as I wrapped it around the egg. And to fill your cloche, you're going to want to clean it, and then you're going to turn it upside down and start filling it with your eggs. So on Pottery Barn's website, the cloches that they have with the foil wrapped eggs, they're calling them mercury glass vase filler for $29.50. I will have done this whole thing for less than $10. I'm going to put the lid on the bottom of my cloche, or the bottom on to my cloche. I'm going to turn it upside down, kind of give it a little bit of a shake. And then it's just a matter of placing it in the direction that you like best as far as the way your eggs show. Oop, I've got too many pinks and purples here. So I'm going to fix that, and then I will get this placed and show you how it looks once I get the eggs arranged the way I like them in here. Alrighty guys, I have my Pottery Barn inspired cloche finished, and as I said, the word inspired, this is just inspired by what I saw on Pottery Barn's website and in their catalogs. I am not trying to say it is exact. They show a cloche filled with mercury glass foil looking eggs, and I wanted to create my own. I wanted my eggs to be a little bit brighter. I wanted them to look more like the foil wrapped chocolate Easter eggs that you get at Easter. I also included in mine some of the jute wrapped bling eggs that I showed you how to do, as well as some of my tissue wrapped eggs that I did a couple years ago. And I also added some Excelsior around mine, so it looks like the eggs are kind of piled and sitting on a little nest. And then my extra eggs I just put in this cute little farmhouse scoop in front of it. This is just for staging purposes. I may not leave this like this for my Easter decor and the tour. I really hope you guys like how this little cloche turned out. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like what we're doing here and you'd like to follow along, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, and you'll be notified each time we upload a new video. Alrighty guys, I really hope you enjoyed today's DIY video. I had a lot of fun putting it together for you. I also wanted to let you guys know that Mom and I really appreciate all of the wonderful comments that we have been receiving on our videos, and I apologize for the delayed response, but things have been super crazy busy. So Mom is actually helping me respond to a lot of your comments. Just know that her and I both read every single comment. So if you see a response on your comment that says Sherry at Queen Bee's Vintage or Sherry and Misty at Queen Bee's Vintage, Mom has responded to your comment. And like I said, we both read all of them. We both appreciate all of you guys, the wonderful support and kindness from each of you is very overwhelming and humbling to us. We feel really blessed and we appreciate all of you. We have the best subscribers out there. So thank you guys so much for watching today, and until next time, bye-bye.